Hello everyone, I am Saimukul. I am a student of English Care. Today I am here to talk about the mystery of bus number 375 which happened in the year of 1995. It was a spooky evening and it was Beijing, China. And it was the date 15th of November 1995 and a bus from the station from a particular China station was ready to take off to go to the fragrant hills as it was a long journey and the bus was ready to take off and the driver and conductor ready in the bus and the bus was moving along the hills as the fragrant hills were located at the long distance at the hills and it was a spooky evening and they were going around and the bus took off at midnight. It was around 12 p.m. and the bus went off and on the way they carried a young man and an old lady was ready to get into the bus and as they were moving down and moving down and suddenly they saw three persons waiting to get into the bus but the driver don't want to stop them as the driver told it was midnight and they may be the robbers and the spooky thing is that they were in the traditional dress of China and it was the 90s century as the 19th century and there were not and the China rejected all the traditional dress and they were getting ready for the technological world. But how can they wear traditional dress? And it is another side of mystery. But we don't know how they got it. And they went in the bus. And as the bus was moving, the old lady became suspicious to look at the three mans because she got suspicious to see that they had no legs and the middle man was carrying about the support of the two mans and the old lady saw this and became suspicious and she wanted to save the young man so she narrated a drama as the young man had taken the purse of the old lady and it became a case in the bus and the conductor decided to take them off at the police station and they took them off the police station and the bus went and the young man asked, "Why did you do this nonsense?" The old lady replied, "I saw three persons at the back side of the seat who had no legs and they were looking suspicious. How can they come into the bus without any legs?" And it was very mystery and they got ready to file a FIR of this case. And as the old lady told everything what had happened in the bus, but no one believed it as it was a spooky evening and an incident like this had never happened in China but the police station the officers were not ready to believe it and as they didn't take it seriously but the next day 16th of November 1995 in Beijing, China, this incident happened as the bus went over straight into the rivers and no one knew about it as the bus went off and it was still a mystery and as the bus hadn't come to the station and the police officers went in search of the bus and 3 days after it was 20th November 1995 the police officer found the bus in a river channel and it was drowning in it and when they took the bus when they recovered the bus they got suspicious to see that there were 5 bodies being in the bus but the main suspicious is that the three persons whose bodies were buried, it seemed that their bodies were buried 1,000 years ago. But this incident happened just 3 days before. So how this happened? It remains a mystery till now. And some people tell that they often hear the sounds of the bus and they often see the bus with 375 number. But we don't know what had happened in the night still now. Thank you. Have a nice day.